Hey guys, so first off, I promised you guys a second video with me this week. Did not say what it was going to be. TOG! So I'm actually going to be doing some talking real quick with you guys to let you know what's going on. The first thing is I've decided that the academic paper that I've been away working on and therefore doing no live streams this week is actually going to be put up. It will not be a monetized video because I will be using copyrighted content in my paper, so as a requirement per the use of academic freedom, I can't monetize it. Oh well. But it will be up for you guys to read. I will do a short video explaining what the paper is about, doing a little commentary on it, and then I will also go through and any questions you have about the paper, any comments you have about the paper, I will answer. So I figured that would be a treat for you guys because it is a paper about women in video games. You guys might not like exactly what I have to say. That's fine. It's an academic paper. You're allowed to disagree with me. The next thing. Next Friday will not be a World of Tanks video. It will be a World of Warships video. Dun dun dun. Yes, I've been playing World of Warships a little bit. I do have an HMS Warspite, and I do have the Tier 5 Russian Destroyer. I'm actually not very good in the Destroyer, but I'm pretty good in the Warspite. I mean, people say it's for advanced players, but I'm having a lot of fun in the Warspite. And I'm just like, man, maybe I just am a battleship player and a cruiser player. We'll find out. But in the meantime, so that's going to be happening next Friday instead of World Tanks video. And here we go. We're in the heat of the action now. The TOG advances with the TOG platoon, and we are not stopping. And M4, are you serious? You really want to piss off the TOG? As you guys can see, I'm just taking hits. Not that I really care. ARL, shoot at the turret. Remember, shoot the ARL-44 in the turret. It's one of the few tanks that you go for the turret. That Jackson is getting annoying. However, his turret, like the ARL's turret, is vulnerable, even if he just broke my gun. I really wish this crew had armor. Oh, there goes the Jackson. ARL-44's done. I decide I'm going to go after the guys on the hill. And I'm going to let Raging Wayne finish off the guys down here. We've lost Flying High, which means one of the 3 TOGs is done. Oh, hello. And I just get peppered with rounds that don't do anything from this angle because angled armor. And I'm pummeling away at a Stewart. Now, I don't have the best crew in the world, so that explains, you know, the nearly 4.5 second reload I'm experiencing right now, and the really crappy aim time, even for the 17 pounder. I scared him! He ran away! Sad face. However, TOG has made it to the hill. This is very bad for the enemy team. Oh my god, look at what I found. I found a KV-2. And, Leopard, and, you know what, Cromwell, you're annoying. Track. I tracked the opposite track somehow. But then that round actually hits the hull and finishes him. And I know better than to let KV-2 shoot me. Raging Wayne comes up and gets KV-2's attention. I have to wait for him to turn the turret away from me, of course, because I do not want to let KV shoot me. And the Leopard resorts to firing high explosive into me, which is not very effective. Oh, you killed Raging Wayne. Oh, I'm going to get you now. Just lock on and pound away. Thank you for your sacrifice, Raging Wayne. I will take care of the person who killed you. Now, I'm tempted to go off here, but I decided not to. And hello, T-28. I am TOG. You are T-28. This argument is invalid. It's just a fun tank. I'm sad you can't buy the TOG anymore. But it is fun, especially in platoons. It just takes a beating. I hit you. I don't know why I didn't damage you. You want to keep backing up? You can. Come on. Come on. The KV-1 has destroyed the Type T-34 that was capping. The VK is after that Leopard. Oh. Oh. I'm hanging off the edge here, and whack! Got him! Come on. Come on out. Come on out. You know what? No, you don't. 'Cause togged. Now I get turned around. Ooh. KV-1. Now I have a broken gun, which with the 17-pounder, even at this range, it's a pretty shitty position to be in. Also, I am quickly discovering the disadvantage to the TOG. The sheer size of it is preventing me from actually getting out and engaging that KV-1 properly, because I can't get turned around and head where the PZ-38 corpse is. So you see me attempt to. So I'm going to have to engage this KV-1 the hard way. Broadside on, and just hope that I can pound away. Now the ELC comes up and actually aims at him and is shooting him. I'm down to next to no hit points. And he blows his shot, and the ELC kills him, but that's the end of the match. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little short replay. I am going to add another one onto it. So stay tuned. We're going to have another match for you guys tonight, another double feature, and it will be a guest star. So let's see what we have to look at. So hey guys, I promised Harm I would show off a Harm platoon. So what I have for you guys right now is a good old-fashioned medium wolf pack. Now, I loved my Leopard PTA. As soon as I got past the Indian Panzer, the only thing I could think about was that god-awful tank. Tell me that this gets to what I want it to be. And sure enough, I got the Leopard PTA. And then I was so happy. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, everything up to the Indian Panzer is good. Everything past the Indian Panzer is good. The Indian Panzer you might have problems with. I did. Of course, I also got it when it first came out, and then the armor model was not properly implemented on the Indian Panzer, so it effectively acted like it only had 50 millimeters of armor instead of 90. So that might have been the issue. But anyway, good old-fashioned medium wolf pack. They have 2 PTAs and a lower 40T. But the real stars of this are not going to be the autoloader. I promise you. It's going to be the favorite, one of my favorite vehicles, the Leopard. It's going to be that tank. I'm going to go ahead and say that. But let's see what happens, shall we? They are on Campanovka, as it is affectionately referred to, due to the massive amount of camping that takes place on this map. And they are storming up the hill, despite the fact they are mediums, and lightly armored mediums at that. The 2 of them are being fairly aggressive. 54 lightweight. He could do a lot of damage. He does have a very high damage per minute and a very quick reload. But, ooh, gets a shot sunk into him, and now he's got that autoloader to deal with. Thankfully they have no arty, and the enemy heavy tanks have not shown up yet. Up there's T-54, and Leopard is spotted. Ooh, 54 just got nailed. Oh, and his return shot gets eaten by the tracks. That's never a good feeling at all. Lower 40T's been shot up. He's had enough. He's running off. And Flying High has taken the hint. His team is not here and not coming. So he too is doing what the Leopard does best, guys. Run the hell away and relocate and fight the enemy from a distance instead of point-blank range. They got in a couple of good shots. They did some damage, but since the T-34, T-32, and various other tanks, such as the Carnarvon, are not coming up the hill, they actually don't have the firepower or armor to hold that frontline position. So recognizing that, they have retreated, which I can't preach enough to you guys. When you're in lightly armored tanks, it's okay to be aggressive. It's okay to be stupidly aggressive. But when you realize that you don't have the heavy support, there's no sense in you sitting on the front line and getting shot up when you can just pull back and find a new position to pick at the enemy with. And more importantly, the Leopard is an excellent sniping vehicle. That German version of the L7 gun, I don't know what it is, but it's so good. It is just so good. It's just eh. And even on the PTA, the gun is still amazing. Right where he pointed, at 400 meters. He wasn't quite aimed properly to hit the Centurion, but it went right where he told it to. And that's something that's always consistent with the German guns. I've kind of been spoiled by them, I'll admit. I do love my German tanks, which I've now been spoiled by because, well, German accuracy. do wish that something besides the RU would be classified a league tank, because I like quite a few of the German tanks. Like, I like the Tiger, I like the King Tiger. But there's apparently always better options besides those tanks now. Anyway, T-54, who can see him, by the way. He was spotted. Important lesson with the Leopard. When you're spotted, you move. He realizes he can get lit from here, and he starts peeling back. Another very good lesson, and I taught this guy to you guys pretty heavily on the T-54 video. If you can relocate to a new position after you've been fired at, do so. It's better than having the enemy pre-aimed on you and ready to strike instead of you know, moving over here. And now he's got these bushes up, which means that he's so far back from these bushes that the enemy can't see through them to see him. And the 54 is diving for cover because, you know, he's receiving shots. Now he's trying to figure out where he's getting shots from, and flying high is still unspotted, and this 5100 is making a suicide rush. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this could be really bad for flying high if he gets lit right now. However, he's going to execute the 54. Important lesson. Execute tanks when you can. I know that there are often other tanks in front of you, but even I have learned this over time. It is always better to take a gun out of the fight, nice shot, than to keep shooting at a tank and do more damage to it if it's not going to die. The 54 in this case is a higher threat than the King Tiger. The Centurion just basically took himself temporarily out of the fight, so he's no longer a threat. However, they are now still with their backs to the wall. The heavy tank that was sitting up here, the T-32, is destroyed. And, ooh, IS-6. He does not have the armor to stop the L-7, that's for sure. However, he's calm. Now, a lot of you would say he's in the open, but if you look around, you'll notice that from any angle the enemy can attack, except for right there, there are trees. He's not in the open. He's actually very well concealed. And very smartly concealed, because he's far enough back that the enemy will have to get very close to these trees to spot him. Oh, 54. As illustrated by the fact he just put a round into the 54, and the 54 just spotted him when he backed up. He realizes he's spotted, he moves just in time to avoid the Ferdinand round, and he gets in position and re-aims because he knows he's now unspotted. So now he knows he can shoot and move back. So look at that, he's unspotted. See, there's only that little he got lit. That 54 is after him now. Ooh, took a hit. But now he knows, relocate. Did lower 40Ts on his last limbs. This match is not looking good. Ooh, got a nice hit from the Arty. Kind of equalized things a bit. That Panther peeked over just enough to spot him. This is not good. Ooh, Panther eats a shell. And Panther's done. Walked right into that one, Panther. Sorry, you did. And you paid for it. Now they are fighting a damaged IS-6 and a damaged T-54. Their team is still losing significantly by both hit points and guns. However, IS-6 cannot stop the L-7 even straight to the gun mantle. He's done. Ooh. Now this Carnarvon finally grows some balls. I understand the T-54 is an amazing vehicle. Carnarvon is not necessarily a super amazing vehicle. However, the Carnarvon actually has a higher damage per minute and more hit points than the 54. In a straight up brawl, assuming the Carnarvon can keep his gun on the 54, he will kill it. Oh, they got guys moving towards their cap. He's spotted, he's in the open. Flying High takes the shot, he doesn't know if he's going to be spotted, but I said that a little early. He's not spotted. Amazing camouflage on the Leopard. Even against the 400 view range T-34 sitting still, flying higher, remains unspotted from 380 meters. And that 34 is done. Uh-oh. Got another 34, and they are pushing that base cap hard. Oh, look at all these lights. Oh, the enemy team just, oh, 3 kills for Flying High Platoon. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, what a devastating blow. Now there's only a T-95 to push field, but Carnarvon has died because he did rush in and did not check for medium support. Now he can beat a T-54 one-on-one, but he cannot beat a T-54 on a Ferdinand. I had forgot about the 30. But if he'd actually moved up earlier when the mediums were already up here, they might still have been able to hold this position. But now this Ferdinand is just getting wolf-packed. He's got multiple mediums all around him. He's got nowhere to go. Flying High blows his track off. Oh, enemy already speaks and gets in on it. And the L7 will penetrate the superstructure and goes right in. Oh my god. Flying High's platoon has now racked up 11 kills between them. Harm sits. No, they turned around and held your base for you. You rushed in and kept going even though the mediums weren't moving to support you. I hate to say it, but even though I approve of your aggression, you did not check to make sure you had assistance with your aggression. There's a difference between aggression and recklessness. That's reckless. And this T-95 turned just enough that the PTA can pin it. Oh, they are on him. Uh-oh, uh-oh, that's bad. That could spell the doom for this whole platoon. Up, the lore moves up and finishes off the Artie. That just leaves the 95. Now the 95 could do some serious harm to these Leopards. All it needs is one good hit and either PTA will be knocked out. But they have wisely gotten behind it, and now he knows he's out of the fight. There's nothing he can do. Now granted, Flying High virtually can't hurt the guy from the front without a precision shot, but that's the game. That's all they needed. So, we're going to move on, and we're going to see the stats of the TOG game and of this medium wolf pack from hell. Oh my god, they have 12. They got their critical contribution, they got their brothers in arms. We're going to see what else they racked up. In the meantime, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and let's go look at some statistics, shall we? So hey guys, so here we have the TOG. I can't believe I ricocheted 10 shots in a row. That Leopard got me the ricochets. I got the steel wall in my TOG. I got the high caliber. Also got a mastery badge, which with the recent number of TOGs bought is actually really difficult. That's going to get easier to get as time goes on and people play their TOG less, but thank you Raging Wayne and Flying High for platooning with me in your TOGs, and thank you Raging Wayne for your sacrifice at the end. I'm glad we got the win out of it. My platoon racked up 6 kills, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of, let's see, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 4,000 to 5,000 damage just soaked between us. I had 1,800. I made a good chunk of credits despite having to use a premium medical kit and just the sheer amount of damage I did receive. The TOG for the sheer number of hit points is surprisingly cheap to repair, and that 3,600 gave a nice little boost to my cruise XP. So that's the TOG. I'm sorry we can't buy this tank anymore. It makes me so sad. I thank the person who bought this for me, who wishes to remain anonymous, and shall, but I do give you a heartfelt thank you because I'm actually enjoying the tank now. In the meantime, let's go take a look at the wolf pack. So here we have the wolf pack from hell. Brothers in Arms and critical contribution. Those are some hard metal. Brothers in Arms, we all know, is pretty hard to score. You have to all live, and on top of that, everybody has to get 3 kills. But critical contribution is 12 kills between your platoon. That's pretty impressive work. As far as the actual statistics go, the harm platoon, in this case, this medium wolf pack from hell, has output 12,112 and 19 points of damage. 12,119 points. It's hard to say. That's just a lot of damage. Quentin scored the Confederate. Kill the Noob also scored a Confederate, which means they were paying attention to what tanks were in the open and constantly making sure to put out shots, even if they weren't necessarily getting the kills, but they did rack up 12 kills between them, which also tells you the amount of focus fire that these three were performing in order to get 2 Confederates and 12 kills. That's an impressive amount of making sure all of their 3 of their tanks were shooting the same target as often as possible. And just the XP. Oh my god, just the XP. The 2 Leopards scoring almost 1,200 raw experience each. And it adds up to 3,500 with the ×2. And they made money. I mean, the ammunition's a little expensive, but he was using standard rounds the whole time. And he made a significant amount of money. I don't know about Quentin. I do know that Quentin got a lot of spotting damage. And I don't know about Kill the Noob's ammunition loadout or what they made, but the point here is, I love the Leopard. You guys wanted to see another Leopard replay. I didn't want to put up another Leopard 1, but the Leopard prototype is there, and I did have this replay sitting around, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. I think that's about everything I have to say for the night. I will hopefully be back on live stream Monday. As soon as my paper is submitted, I'm probably immediately going to go to live stream. I'll record for YouTube, and then when that's done, I will be on live stream. I do thank you guys for your patience. I thank you for continuing to share my videos and continuing to help the channel grow. Without my presence on World of Tanks, we've actually gained, I want to say, 18 subscribers right now. I've lost a couple, but they've been regained already, so I'm very happy with what you guys are doing for the channel, and I thank you very much for your efforts. I'm sorry I'm off of live stream. Oh, and you guys can look forward to seeing my academic paper that I've been working on that's kept me away from live stream. Also, look at the fact that this is only a first class badge. The Leopard PTA is actually a really amazing machine and really hard to get the mastery in. So, I think that's everything. This is Fiaura the Tank Girl officially signing out for now. Hope you guys enjoy the new end screen, and I hope you're enjoying the new intro. Let me know in the comments below, and I will also leave a comment for you guys to work on something else. Also, remember, E25 names. I need them by Sunday. I don't have that many. And Tank of the Month is the M3 Lee and M3 Grant. You can submit 1 replay for each. At the end of the month, I will collect them all, and I will put them in for use to determine who is going to win some gold pots from yours truly, Fiaura the Tank Girl. So this is Fiaura officially signing out. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video by me, Fiaura the Tank Girl. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, click on the subscribe icon. Have a suggestion for the channel or have a question? Leave a comment. I promise I will try to answer it as soon as possible. If you want to help the channel grow, share this on Facebook or Twitter. Want to support the channel? Click on an ad. That is how YouTube pays its channels, is for your clicks on those ads. So those always help me. Or you can go to the patronage page. You can access this by clicking on the woman standing outside the IS-4 tank. If you want to check out more videos by Fiaura, click on one of the thumbnails you see here or check the description below. Also check the description for contests I'm running. Lastly, if you want to be featured on Fiaura's channel, send your replays to fiaurathetankgirl@gmail.com. Check the description below for more information on the email address if you want to know how to spell it. Please remember, I need your ammo wrecked, RNG moments, fires, hilarious outtakes, and other things you may find funny or pure luck on World of Tanks or other games you happen to play that involve tanks or war games. So when one of these happens, send it to me. Put the title of the email as Raw Tankery or RNG Moment. Anyway, this is Fiaura the Tank Girl officially signing off right now, and I will see you in the next video.